Good morning.
Good evening.
And good evening. Good evening. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening.
And welcome to
Watch Hobby Shop. Today we're going to be doing our first watch review, which is actually a new release from Seiko, if you guys don't know. This is called the new Seiko Samurai, or C Samurai in the red dial variant. So we're going to dive down and take a look at this new watch. Beautiful looking piece. Stay tuned, and we're going to do some specs on this and a review and give us our final thoughts about this watch.
So let's go ahead and head back to the studio.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and dive down and look at the Seiko C Samurai, a new release with a vibrant red dial. The reference number is going to be SRPL11K1. Now this prospect diver has real presence, real specs, and real history behind it. Let's get into what makes this watch stand out, not just as a Seiko, but the entire dive watch category. The nickname Samurai actually comes from the case's distinctive angular design, sharp edges, sword-like lines that remind collectors of a katana blade. Now, Seiko first released this style in early 2000s. It quickly became a cult favorite. The SRPL11K1 continues that legacy in modern form, but adds a splash of bold with that red dial and bezel. Now this is considered a professional dive watch, part of Seiko's Prospect line for professional specifications. It's known as ISO certified, which means 200 meters of water resistance, making it more than capable for recreational and professional diving. But with this colorway and the styling, it also works as a standout sports or weekend watch. Now, you're also getting a stainless steel case, which is going to be 316L, and the bracelet is also going to be solid links, finished mostly brushing with a subtle polished accents. The crystal is going to be Seiko's proprietary Hardlex, known for being tougher than the standard mineral glass. Now the sunburst red dial does have deep tones that shift beautifully under different lighting, while the chunky applied indices and arrow style hands are filled with Seiko's famous Lume Bright. Now under the hood is the tried and true 4R35 automatic movement. You're getting hand winding, hacking seconds, 23 joules, which beats at 21,600 beats per hour. So it's about average around 41 hours of power reserve. Now it's not really considered a fancy movement, but it is reliable and it's very easy to service. So, and also a lot of people don't know that this is actually entirely an in-house movement made by Seiko.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Hi there, we just want to give a warm shout out to our sponsor, which is Mirage Luxury Travel.
And they supply us with a bunch of watch rolls, watch stands, and if you guys want to check out more, click the link in our description to go to our website, to therefore go to their page and let them know that we sent you, because yeah, thanks for Mirage Luxury Travel sponsor today's video.
And also a lot of people don't know that this is actually entirely an in-house movement made by Seiko. Let's go ahead and talk some specs on this watch. On the Seiko, or the C Samurai I should say, it has a case diameter of 41.7 millimeters diameter. The case thickness is actually a thin 12.3 millimeters. Lug to lug distance on this is a very manageable 91.5 millimeters. The lug width is a great 20 millimeters, which you'll be able to change out different types of straps on this, which I know a lot of people have 20 millimeter straps. The weight on this with all the links on it is going to come out to 170 grams. It has a water resistance of 200 meters, ISO rated certified. It is actually magnetic resistance to 4,800 AMs. Now, it has the screw down crown. It's nicely knurled. So it's very grippy, easy to unscrew and screw back in. It does not have a sign crown on it. It is protected by angular guards with it that's actually integrated into the case. The bracelet features solid end links, a brush finished, a 3-fold clasp, which has twin triggers and a locking folding clasp on it, as well as the bracelet has a diver's extension. It's rugged, but it actually gets the job done. Let's go ahead and take a lume shot and see how the lume does on the Seiko, as we know it's going to be really good. Okay, and as for the lume, Seiko uses famous Lume Bright. It's actually one of the longest and brightest lasting out there, so you're definitely not going to have any problems reading this watch in the dark. It should last a good 8 hours or plus on this watch, as the lume is pretty bright on Seikos. They've always been known for their Lume Bright. Very potent.
Yep, that's good.
So in conclusion, I would say the Seiko C Samurai SRPL11K1 isn't for someone who just wants to blend in. It's actually for someone who wants their watch to stand out just a bit more, whether you're diving, desk diving, or just want it out for a weekend, going out on town. It's a great heritage piece. It's got great specs and a signature Seiko sole. So if you're unique into divers and you want something that's gonna be timeless, this is definitely one that's worth looking into. Let's take it back up top. All right, guys, we're gonna give you guys our final thoughts about this watch. My personal opinion, it's a beautiful watch. I noticed that Seiko is doing a lot better job and coming out with some new variants on watches. And if you guys are familiar with the old Samurais, they were a bigger case diameter. This is more closer to like a 41 millimeter. So this is gonna fit a lot of size wrists. My wrist size is around 7 inches. So it works for small wrists and also large wrist watches. But if you look at the dial and everything, if you saw it during the review, it has a very beautiful dial and color, and red is not a common color for dials. So shout out to Seiko for creating this watch. In my personal opinion, I like it. I don't have too many negative things to say about this watch. If I did have anything negative to say, I would say that the bezel is aluminum. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge fan of the aluminum bezels. I do like ceramic bezels, but overall this watch, I would definitely add this to my collection. What do you think, Dominic?
Something I really do like about this Seiko is that the indices are more of a monster style, and it really is eye-catching, and especially this kind of red. It's not like a bright neon, ugly kind of red. It's a very nice, smooth, cool, dark maroon red, and this will go with a lot of outfits, and it really is quite a nice color. It's really eye-catching, and so yeah, I think this is a really beautiful watch.
If you guys do like this watch, we do have these available on our store. Go to watchhobbyshop.com. The link will be down below. And also, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bar, because we're gonna have a lot more content for you guys and more watches to review. Thank you. You guys have a blessed day.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah. So that's the end part?
Yeah, because after I do the review of the...
You're gonna get B-roll of that?